time for the Ryan Report on Atlanta's big station, V103.
That's right. It's time for the Ryan Report, which you can check out after I say it on V-103.com. You keep calling up here asking how I look. You want to see? Log on to V-103.com. How you doing? Kim Kardashian has finally decided to get married, and it's happening in August. Kim Kardashian and Chris Humphries are planning a camera-ready wedding, of course, it has to be on camera, for August 20th, according to the New York Post. A rep had no comment, by the way, but I think, it's going to happen because she's in her 30s and her sister has children, and the other sister's married to a very highfalutin basketball player. Kim Kardashian went on to say, "I've fantasized about my wedding since I was a little girl," she tells the new issue of Life and Style. Kim and Chris, a New Jersey Nets forward, got engaged in May after a 6-month dating spree. I say dating spree because she treats men like she treats handbags. See pics of Kim's reportedly $2 million ring, also on V-103.com. And on to the beautiful Jill Scott. She talks celibacy and being whooped. That's actually not the title, but I couldn't say that on air, or my boss will fire me. Jill Scott knows what it is to be whooped, the act of getting good sex, which leads to clouded judgment, she says. She recently discussed being caught up in the flesh with Sister to Sisters Jamie Foster Brown. She was asked the question, what exactly is being whooped? She says, where you get caught up in the whole sexuality of your relationship, but it's going nowhere. Just somebody giving you the goods, but not necessarily giving you the rest. Or not expecting the rest from them. You know, we've all been in relationships where it was purely about the sex. She then went on and was asked by Jamie Foster Brown, how did you become unwhooped? She said, I just realized what I had to offer. I'm so much more than my flesh. Then I posed the question, and I read further and found out that the celibacy didn't last long at all. So that means she's currently either touching herself or has a friend. And on to more exciting news. The singer, actor, rapper Tyrese has teamed up with Rev Run to promote a book entitled Manology. According to the Gossip staff, Tyrese is putting his prolific literary mind to work by collaborating with Rev Run on a new book called Manology. In an interview with BET earlier this week, Black Ty, a.k.a. Tyrese, discussed his plans to get some of that Steve Harvey money. He had did so well with that book, and Tyrese wants in. I am doing a book with Rev Run called Manology, dissecting the thoughts of a man. It's going to be revealing uncomfortable truth coming from a married man's perspective as well as a single man's perspective. Obviously, he being the single one and Rev Run being the married one. We hope to paint a clear picture of who we are, where we are, and the next phase of a man is from their humble opinions. And he actually went on Twitter and went reckless a little bit. Said, fellas, because she's has good hair or has good sex doesn't mean she's a good mother. Trust me, there's a big difference. And he did the pound or hashtag Manology. Another one was a lot of dudes stuck with horrible baby mamas trying to convert them from being a bedroom freak into a mother. Not gonna happen. So, follow at Tyrese and get some more of that Manology. That is your Ryan Report. I'm your lifestyle specialist, Kenny Burns, and this hour is brought to you by Uptown Comedy Corner. The first 10 people to call 404-881-0200 will win a table for 4. I'm your lifestyle specialist, Kenny Burns, and this is the People Station, V103.
And if you don't know, now you know.